Welcome to those who have just joined us on FS1. Miles Heide with the putback. Dan Helly alongside Casey Jacobson. It is a State. Won the game earlier this season at home, despite turning the ball over 18 times, due in part to absolutely dominating the boards in that one. And the three-pointer.
7th season here at San Diego State. Of course, assistant coach with Steve Fisher all those years.
Pretty pass inside, and then the finish by Reese Dixon Waters. Three-pointer goes for MJ and the Aggies. Amin with a triple at first place for San Diego State as we take a look at Tucker Anderson, and then the throwdown and the answer out of the timeout.
At this time of year for Brian Dutcher, San Diego State always has old teams. Pass.
Dropping it off, and then the
Templin, one of the better 6 men in the entire West Coast Conference.
High off the backboard, and then in for Simmons.
Matchup in Logan, Utah. The Aggies dominated the Aztecs on the glass. They out-rebounded them by 15. Wow.
There's Ellen. Falslip gets his shot blocked.
More than that, though, they just play with a consistent, high temperature.
Tough drive for Elijah Perriman.
See how they're switching everything, and if you move the ball just like that, Dan, if you move the ball side to side, passing lanes will open up for the Aztecs. I believe will be successful.
Davis driving and hitting all.
State is 0 for 4 from 3. They are one of the worst three-point shooting. Nice pass.
Farrell Compton wide open down low.
Right here guarding the basketball, Miles Bird. We'll get into that. Oh, he almost had that one.
Move, Falslip. Spinderella in the lane to tie things up at 17. Here's Compton again.
Well, they have no answer.
Gorville to a wide.
Everything. It's really difficult to run your normal man-to-man stuff.
But every now and then somebody gets open, like Dixon Waters. Get it back.
Remember Tucker Anderson, number 3 in dark. He was the hero last year in this matchup.
Collins Jr. with the like that.
Yeah. Nice pass.
Dixon Waters again, and 3-9 hitting another 3. He has made 4.
This is the best three-point shooting lineup that Utah State has.
Templin just bulldozing his. In the corner, it's Davis. Gets the shooter's roll. They came into this one having lost 2 in a row. This is a quad 1 win for them if they can get it. Dixon Waters again! It's the first drill they started shoot around with. Here's King. Got it. A much needed 3
off the bench. That is his role offensively. Oh, that's bad defense.
What a drive.
MJ Collins, number 2. He's been pretty quiet.
Elijah Perriman, the tough turnaround goes.
It's the most on the defensive end.
Clock winding down. Here's whoa! Banking in the 3! How about this?
All right, that's 25% skill and 75% luck. McGrath is a good three-point shooter, by the way, folks. But I'm saying he knows it. He's laughing it off. And Utah State get their monster scoring backcourt duo unlocked. Mason Falslip, only 4 points. MJ Collins, the leading scorer, only 5 points in that first half.
Collins Collins inside to Keller, who's fouled on the
turnover, but that's the hustle play that shows up. Doesn't show up in the box score, but that'll be like a film session one.
From the corner, Miles Bird, quiet. And another turnover. Here's Bird. A three, a steal.
States of America, and of course, when you got a last name like Bird, and your arms are long.
Put back by Elamine. Anything going offensively. Everything's a struggle. And they finally get one to fall after it's tipped. Bird. And then the throwdown. There comes Compton out of nowhere. That's what he...
Talent, they develop it. They get a transfer every now and then as Utah State misses another shot at the basket. There you go.
Potential three-point play for Tucker Anderson.
So a quad one game at home would be defined. The team would have to rank in the top 35 in the country, and the Aggies certainly do that. Nice.
And there's the freshman. DeGorville bumped on the drive. Crowd is on its feet. And quieting the crowd with his
dealing with knee injury, but he's been impressive.
Through the contact is Mason Falslev for the...
Took care of the three-point shooting in the first half, but Taj DeGorville has been measured inside the three-point arc.
Step back three for Falslev. Timeout for you. Another turnover for the Aggies. Harrington. The finish by Miles Heide. What tremendous passing from the Aztecs. The answer from Mason Falslev.
We still have 10. Team better understand that Mason Falslev, you better pay attention to him.
DeGorville hitting. My goodness, the Aztecs are on fire. Go along with his 7 points. A 22-point lead, make that 24. They are so quick.
So we have the top 3 steals you should say the top 3 thieves in the Mountain West Conference are on the floor. Drake Allen, Mason Falslev, and Miles Bird.
Oh my goodness, Elsie Harrington, get you some.
Needs defense. They can't outscore you. They can't create points out of nothing like they have been able to in years past.
Collins fouled on the shot.
For somebody else to come get it.
Davis hits the three.
Oh, that's MJ Collins.
MJ Collins,
yeah.
Check that. Dixon Waters on the move and gets his first bucket of the half. Throwing it down and dropping the hammer at Viejas.
When they played against top 5 teams, they got smashed. But this team is trying to get right at the most important point of the year.
Falslev converts on the fast break, but very different schedule.
I'd argue it's like probably 6.
I was going to say 7 or 8, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say 6 to 8 points probably.
There's Collins. You know, football, they say. There's Collins on the breakaway.
So our producer, Max Limon, just told me that Ken Palm,
Dixon Waters now with 22. Tucker Anderson hitting the three, not nearly as meaningful as his last trip here to Viejas, however.
Well, partner, the Mountain West is up for grabs. A week and a half left to decide who's going to take home the regular season crown. These two teams split home victories.